just fired their coach.
Yep.
And they're getting a new guy in, and I think there's a lot of upheaval there, and I think there's a lot of players that aren't playing.
I'm gonna go Washington State.
I am too. Uh,
Go Cougars.
go Cougars. You know what I always think about when I think about Washington State?
What's that?
On college game day when they have the fans and stuff. There's always a Washington State Cougars flag, no matter where they're at.
No
So,
matter.
yeah. So they have fans that travel, we'll say. And they're going to have to travel to Texas. That's kind of in the middle, though, for both those teams. Think about that. Both of these fan bases got to hate it. Miami and Washington State, they got to play in Texas.
Right.
That has to be tough. That bowl may not even be a third full.
Who knows? It might be full.
I doubt it. Very seriously. All right. Here's another good one. Are you ready?
Uh-huh.
On Friday, December 31st at 2 p.m. on Barstool Sports. That's where they're playing it. Okay? That's the TV channel. And it's the Barstool Sports Arizona Bowl.
Is this the one with I can't really see, but is this the one with Boise State?
Yep.
Oh, I'm going Boise State.
It's the Broncos of Boise State against the Central Michigan Chippewas in Tucson, Arizona. The spread says 7.5 to Boise State. I think you're right. Central Michigan, they're not really any good at anything. I don't think. Terrible at basketball. But I feel bad for Boise State. Think about this. I did a recent episode for this podcast about the 2007 Fiesta Bowl.
Yep.
And Boise State, man, they were on fire back in 2007. Now they're playing in the Barstool Sports Bowl. My, how they have fallen.
Yep.
But anyway.
They still got a cool field.
Yeah, they do. They do. So I'll go with the Broncos with you on that one. Now we're getting into the biggins. This is the college football playoff semifinal number one.
This is where you're gonna think I'm stupid.
The Cotton Bowl, okay, and it's featuring the number 4 team in the nation, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on the mighty Crimson Tide of Alabama, AT&T Stadium, Arlington, Texas, 3:30 on ESPN on the 31st. The spread, now get this, is 13.5 to Alabama. Over under of 58.
I'm usually a SEC team.
Okay.
But
You're not going to do it.
Yes, I am. I like to see Cincinnati beat Alabama. I'm going with Cincinnati.
You're going with the upset of the century.
Yes, I am.
The Cincinnati Bearcats. I want to pick that. I do. I just love their story.
Yep.
They're playing the best that they have here in the end of the season.
Yep.
But you got a month for Nick Saban to come up with a plan against them.
It goes both ways.
I got to go with Alabama. As much as I don't want to. And that way, I hope that you can shove that one in my face. I do.
I hope so, too.
I hope so. But I'm going to go Alabama. Because, and it kind of turned my stomach just a little bit to do it. The second semifinal game, of course, is the next game.
This is going to be a heck of a game.
Yeah, this one could be a barn burner. Semifinal
Yes.
number 2, the Orange Bowl.
That offense of Michigan.
Michigan Wolverines taking on the Georgia Bulldogs at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens, Florida, 7:30 on ESPN. The spread actually is Georgia 8 points.
I'm going Michigan.
You're going Michigan. You're going 2 underdogs.
Yes.
Okay.
And I'm sorry, SEC, but
I'm not. I'm going to go with, and as much as I hate it, I'm going to go with Georgia because I think Georgia is the best team in the nation anyway.
I think Michigan's going to surprise some people.
And you may be right, but
Either way, this is going to be a heck of a game, I think. Because, that offense of Michigan, and that running back of theirs, he is a pure athlete.
But the defense for Georgia, can they score enough points?
Yeah. Yes, they will.
I mean, the only team that really scored any on them this year was Alabama.
And Michigan. Michigan's going to do it.
Okay. All right. There you have it, folks. So, all right. Now moving on to January 1st. This is the New Year's Day Bowls at 12 noon. It is the Outback Bowl in Raymond James Stadium in Tampa on ESPN2. It is going to feature the Nittany Lions of Penn State taking on the Arkansas Razorbacks.
It's another good game, I think.
Yeah, 2.5-point spread to the Nittany Lions.
Well, I'm going to actually go with Penn State on this one.
I'm not. I'm going to go back to the SEC on this one. And it
Can you believe it? Me?
I know.
I went against SEC 3 games.
Yeah, I know. And Penn State is one of my favorite teams traditionally. I like the feel of their stadium. I love the classic look of their uniforms. But that's not a reason to pick them. But I like the way Arkansas played. Again, another team that gave Alabama fits. I just think they're really good. They're just in the SEC, and they get beat up a little bit. But I'm just going to go with Arkansas on that one, and I think it could be go either way. Now this one, this is a game that's a true home game for us, homer pick.
Yes,
the Citrus Bowl on Saturday at 1 p.m. on the first day of January on ABC. In Camping World Stadium in Orlando, it is the Iowa Hawkeyes taking on the Kentucky Wildcats. The Wildcats are favored by 2.5.
I'm going UK all the way, baby.
Of course, can't do this, and with we got friends that are going to be listening.
Yes.
So you got to go with UK on this one. Now Iowa was a good team at one point. I think they were ranked number 2.
Yeah.
But they had some tough losses. I think they had some injuries that happened throughout the year. I think this one, I'm going to say it this way: this is going to be a low scoring game. I think Kentucky.
I think Kentucky's going to come out booming, son.
You think they're going to come out with the?
I think Stoops is going to have a game plan, and they're actually going to follow a game plan to perfection.
Okay.
I think Kentucky will come out just scoring away. I don't think they're going to hold anything back.
Go deep early and often, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
I think they're going to let their quarterback do its job.
Well, I mean, this is kind of that game that.
And I predict Stoops might even eat one of them bananas.
I could see it. Now, that Stoops wants to beat Iowa.
Yes, I know.
Because that's where he went to college.
That's why I'm saying.
Okay.
What it is. I will give Iowa props.
Okay.
Did you read that earlier?
Oh, about the where they're raising money for the tornado victims?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I saw part of that, and it was their coach's idea.
Yes.
He went to his athletic director and said, "We need to raise money for these folks and help out a former Hawkeye." In Stoops, because Stoops and the athletic department at UK was raising money.
Yep.
And I thought that was a real classy move.
It is.
Yeah. So even if we lose this one, I can accept it. We would be losing to a classy opponent. I don't want to lose.
Well, yeah, obviously. But yeah, I agree with you. That was classy, 100%.
Here's a bowl that I'm interested in. It's the Fiesta Bowl.
Yeah, Notre Dame.
Notre Dame taking on the Oklahoma State Cowboys in Glendale, Arizona, State Farm Stadium, 1 p.m. on the first day of January on ESPN. The spread is 2 points to Notre Dame. I love Notre Dame. Notre Dame is one of my favorite teams.
You're going to do it, ain't you?
Yeah, I got to go with Notre Dame.
Okay. I was going to say, I'm actually going with Notre Dame on this because I got family that live in Louisville that are big Notre Dame fans.
Oh, so you're afraid if you see them, you're not going to.
This is family I'm actually close to.
Okay.
I'm going with Notre Dame.
All right.
There wasn't a day when I was down there watching football with them, Notre Dame wasn't on the TV.
All right.
Plus, they're big fans of Rudy.
Oh well, see, Rudy is one of the best sports movies. One of the best movies
Yep.
ever made. I said it. Anybody wants to argue with me, please let me know.
Oh, this one's gonna be fun.
This is going to be a good
I
game.
hope your cousin listens to this.
The Bulls Bowl. This is the Utah Utes against the Ohio State Buckeyes. Rose Bowl, of course, Pasadena, California, 5 p.m. on Saturday the 1st on ESPN. The spread is 6.5 to OSU.
I love you, Jeannie, but I'm not going for Ohio State. I'm going for the other team.
I'm going to tell you, and a lot of people may raise your eyebrows about that, but this Utah team wants to play them right now.
I know they
the
got
last-
momentum, son.
The last 5 games of the year or so, that team was one of the best teams in the nation. Now I know Ohio State is too, and they just ran into Michigan, and they could have played that Michigan game, and they may have went back and forth and won 1 out of 10, but they didn't, and they got put in this position. Now they are going to have something to prove, and they're going to want that Rose Bowl. But I'm going to shock the world, go against C.J. Stroud, and say Utah with
There
the
you
upset.
go, sweet Willie.
With the upset.
It's about time.
Okay, the Sugar Bowl is featuring this is, of course, in the Caesars Superdome in New Orleans at 8:45 on ESPN on the 1st. It is the Ole Miss Rebels taking on the Baylor Bears, and it is a complete dead even. There's no spread.
None?
No spread.
No spread.
Nope.
Well, I'm going with Baylor.
Really? You're going to go against the SEC again?
Yeah, I want to go with Baylor.
I'm going to go with the Rebels. I'm going to Lane Kiffin.
Oh, you going with Lane, are you?
Yeah.
I don't know. There's just something about this Baylor team.
I wonder, though, is Matt Corral going to play their quarterback? Now, if he doesn't play, and we don't know yet because this is airing way before the games are being played. But if he plays, I'm going to pick Ole Miss. If he doesn't play, Baylor all the way.
Yeah.
So that's the only thing that would make me change my mind. Oh, this one's one that matters to you just a little bit. On the 4th, on Tuesday, the 4th of January, it is the Texas Bowl played in Houston, Texas, featuring one of your favorite teams, the LSU Tigers,
Yes, sir.
taking on the Kansas State Wildcats. The spread is 1 point to Kansas State.
They're goofy. It's going to be LSU all the way, son.
I think so, too. Ogeron, Coach O, is still coaching in that one, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're going to want to go out.
Swinging.
I think
They're going to go burn. They're going to burn the barns, buddy. They're going to throw it deep. They're going to go for it, and they're going to.
I think they're going to lose for
No.
Coach O. I think they're going to send him out on the top. I hate that he got fired because there ain't a coach in the country that loves their school more than that guy did.
I agree.
And I
He
hate
just
that.
had
He had a national championship and then bam, it just kind of fell apart for him. But
I really don't think they gave him a chance to lift that team up.
I
after.
agree. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay, now we have, of course, the national championship game, and I think you have Michigan against Cincinnati. So I'll let you. Which one's going to win?
It'll be Michigan.
Okay, you're saying the national champion is going to be Michigan. I have an All SEC final, like most years it seems like, with Alabama and Georgia take a rematch of the SEC championship game. I think Georgia's going to get them this time.
You're stuck on Georgia.
I am. I've watched them all year. That defense, they just got to figure out how to score enough points. I think they've got a month of practices to figure it out. I just think they can score. If they can score enough, that defense will hold Alabama down enough.
In all honesty, that's probably the way it's going to be played out.
Yeah.
Mine's more wishful thinking. I agree with you. Georgia is probably the best team out there. But,
I think so, too.
I can always dream.
Can dream too, right?
Right.
Right. We'll see how bad our predictions were, Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Back Porch Sports Report on Facebook. Just find it there. On Twitter, at WSIP Willie. That's WSIPWILLIE.